we'll have to act for all our
They need to be
sakes.
wiped out. Exterminated. Nothing less will do.
And if we fail,
Oh, stream preview came up really quick. It says, time to stream. You said you were going to start like 30 minutes ago. What the hell have you been doing?
There is nothing to forgive. It is only right to mourn.
We shed tears today.
The answer is sleeping, by the way.
what if this is it for our people?
Alright,
What if
see if I can figure out what I was doing before.
Then we should end it on our terms, not hiding in fear.
So, I've been gone for like 2 weeks because I've been sick. My voice might actually still sound a little off because I don't think I'm 100% yet.
As long as we stand together.
There might also be some more background noise because there's a new dog in the house and she's not 100% kennel trained yet.
There'll always be more. They spread like locusts.
Alright, let's go. So last time we started exploring Rivington and talked to the Grr. And Astarion said he'd take vengeance on Cazador and try to save their children, who are probably dead. And today I'm hoping to make it through the rest of Rivington. So let's go over here to start. Little couple having a picnic, which is adorable. If you talk to them, they tell you to go away. It's a private picnic. Ah! Earthquake? Can you just jump up there, woman? Thank you.
Careful.
It's fine. That's what I get for letting Bellatrix do an investigation check.
What's next, I wonder?
Watch the whole party fail it. Lae'zel,
Madness.
you're our last hope.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
I have a party full of idiots. It's fine. I don't remember what's in there, because I usually forget to check it. The hell? Did you hear that? Someone inside the windmill screamed. We should go in the windmill.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Alright, let's go. Hello? Oh, there's a trapdoor. Final warning. This is a notice demanding that the miller pay off his debt, lest his creditors oust him and claim the mill for themselves. There's a ball down here, there's a bunch of storage, and a mind flare.
Before you lies the unconscious body of a mind flayer, glistening and raw.
Ew.
Unattended. How fortunate.
Sorry for the long pause. I had to go after one of my cats who was doing something he wasn't supposed to. It doesn't feel very fortunate.
Oh, but it is. This one has only just transformed. It is weak, vulnerable. Its potential ripe for harvesting. Go on, kill it. Absorb its power. Just like you did before.
No. I said attack it before it wakes up, Bellatrix. You have failed.
What? No! I've had so little time.
It's a very human-sounding mind flayer. A very human-sounding mind flayer. Astarion just scored 4 critical hits. Can we appreciate that for a hot second?
Where do I go from here?
It has 10 HP left. It's dead.
The creature was
Jesus.
Its mind is still fresh. You can absorb its potential if you consume it.
Yep, you can eat its brain. Just like you eat the tadpoles. True soul. Alien? Your time has come. The Absolute calls to all faithful, and you have been faithful indeed. Leave your barracks, leave your armor, leave all insignia of rank behind. You are part of the Flaming Fist no longer. You have been a loyal true soul, but soon you will be so much more. You will be one of us. What is this? Oh, advantage on insight checks. That's nice. I've never actually eaten this. I don't know if it... Yeah, it just goes into your tadpole loot if you take it. Oh, nope, here it is. That's disturbing. The starving Illithid is fully focused on eating its first brain in an age. Ew. Yeah, I've never done that before. That wasn't particularly interesting. Like I said, I think it just counts as a new tadpole. Alright. That, or there's some scene that didn't trigger, which is always a possibility. You can also, for the record, wake the Mind Flayer up and offer to bring a brain to it. Any brain will do. If you want to grab one of the murdered refugees from in the well, that works. And then you have rescued a Mind Flayer. I don't know what the Mind Flayer goes off and does for sure, because I've never done that, because that sounds disturbing. But do know, you have the options to make friends with the Mind Flayer instead of killing it and eating its brain. If you want. I think they're both horrible options. You can also just kill it and not eat its brain, of course. That is also a thing. Oh, is this the overturned cart? Look at all the chickens! Dead chickens everywhere. Sometimes you can get eggs from the dead chickens. One of these chickens is not lootable at all, and that's just rude. And yeah, it's a little overturned cart. I guess it wrecked and then everybody came and ate all the apples. As you do, I guess? Is there anything else over here? It's been a long time since I've been in Rivington. I was playing a new file. There's balsam over there, and I want it.
Shut it.
I just gotta figure out how to get to it. There it is.
That's curious.
What is? Oh, I didn't know that was there. I'll look at that in a minute. I wanted the balsam. Where did it go? Can't even reach it. Can I jump over there?
Find us bloody keepers, I say.
Nope, sure can't. It's just unreachable alchemy ingredients. That's rude.
Just had the sense to move quicker than us.
Please don't fight on my lap, cats. Please don't fight on my lap, cats. Okay, bye.
Starving folk tend not to.
Alrighty. Yep, we're gonna keep going down. I'm going to, at the top of the hill here, we're gonna leave Shadowheart up here for a minute. I'll come get her in a second.
This is the sort of place I'd wait around.
Yes, I know. That's why you're waiting at the top of the hill, actually. If you go all the way over here, this guy.
I took you for one of them for a moment. The refugees, that is. You're a recent arrival for sure, still bearing dust from the road. But you have something they lack. Dignity. These wretches have nowhere to call home, nothing to live off but what they carry. And nobody to help them but themselves. And me, of course.
Oh, of course. How charitable of you.
Charity is a luxury. Fickle, occasional gestures from guilty hearts. I run a business. You'd be shocked by the sort of things they bring with them. Gold and jewels, they can't easily exchange. Heirlooms, rarities, sentimental items, even cremation urns. Alas, you can't eat grandmother's ashes, nor can you easily trade a golden candelabra for a bowl of soup. That is where I come in. Liquidity. Their heirlooms for my gold.
How horrible. You're taking advantage of the desperate.
Your point being?
Wow. And what do you do with all these goods you're acquiring?
There is an enterprise within the city that I help to support. I know I said I wasn't given to charity, but this place is dear to my heart. I'd tell you more, but they value discretion above all. As do I.
Oh my gosh, I wonder what organization he's supporting. Let's look at his wares. Yeah, he's pretty awful, taking advantage of the desperate and something else. I'll show you later. Is this a dagger? This is a dagger. Hellrider longbow. +3 to admit initiative and advantage on all perception ability checks. It's actually really nice. How does that compare to what I'm currently holding? I will take that. Actually, I will buy that. Something he has. Here it is, ringless gem. A gem that was cut to sit neatly in a ring. I'm also going to buy that. It isn't just about gold for you, is it? There's more to this that you're letting on. I think that's supposed to be, there's more to this than you're letting on. I found a typo, guys.
You're like a dog with a bone, aren't you?
Yes.
Perhaps you are cannier than I first gave credit to be. I have some very special wares reserved for exclusive clientele. But I think you've earned a peek.
Ooh. What you got, man? Nymph cloak, which lets you use dominate person. Ha 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 ha. Robe of supreme defenses. While concentrating, you add your spellcasting ability modifier to your saving throws and gain a +1 bonus to armor class. I want that. What's this? Sethin. Oh, it lets you cast spiritual weapon, and it lets you shrink yourself. That's Not bad. It's a nice little great axe. Anything else? Worm poison. Always good. Ooh, is that superior healing potion? Want that. Alright, it looks like that's everything I want to buy. That was my cat. That was Sally. Sally decided she was very lonely. These wares... Man, that's another typo. Talking to this guy is just full of typos. These wares are too exotic to have been purchased from refugees, surely. Who's your supplier?
Trade secrets. But I can guarantee you that nothing I have to offer was stolen. It was all given happily and willingly. Every last item.
Mm-hmm. See if Shadowheart will come here on her own. Here she comes. I'm just going to let her walk over here real quick. I left her behind because you can't trade with this guy if Shadowheart's with you. He has a whole separate dialogue for when Shadowheart's around. Welcome to the party, Shadowheart.
Are the gods truly this petty?
Her wound's acting up. What happens if...
Are the gods truly this petty?
I just lost a wager, thanks to you.
Who are you?
Someone who bets that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are. And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight.
You're Sharon, aren't you? From Shadowheart's Cloister.
There have been whispers about you, sister. About your faith, your loyalty, your company. I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
She has turned your back on your wretched goddess.
I suppose that's the subtle approach dispensed with?
I am nothing if
Don't
not
be so
subtle.
harsh. It's plain to see that you've turned heretic, even if your friend had kept her mouth shut.
I'll let Shadowheart handle it.
I know the truth. I know my parents still live. Tell me where they are, and I have no quarrel with you.
I'm afraid the quarrel is unavoidable, thanks to you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city. Though, if I was you, I'd be very tempted to just forget it all and disappear. You have some form at doing so, after all.
And then he leaves. So if Shadowheart's with you, you don't get the opportunity to trade with him, and I wanted to be able to show his wares, which is why I left her at the top of the hill up there. Now, here in the refugee camp, you can talk to a lot of people around here. Most of them don't have anything significant to say, but you can talk to anybody with a name, essentially.
Baldurians! Stand with me against this tide that threatens to overwhelm us!
Please just go home. You're ruining a perfectly uneventful posting with this nonsense.
The Flaming Fists are supposed to protect this good city, but they allow trash and vermin to take our homes and goods. Ah, another visitor, I see. Listen, we keep letting the likes of you in, soon there'll be no room left for any of us true Baldurians.
Baldurian? Your accent's Riventonian. That hardly counts.
Excuse me? I was born inside the city walls, a Baldurian through and through. Wherever you're from, clearly they don't teach manners.
They don't teach manners somewhere. I don't think it's where I'm from.
They're beggars and criminals, and we won't have them.
Jerk. Since, like I said, you can talk to anybody with a name, I'm not going to talk to everyone, but I will show you a few of my favorites. Like Biscotti!
Oh, gods! Are they gonna see it? What happens if they don't see it?
Who's a good dog? You're a good dog!
Yes! Oh, goodness, yes! I am a good dog! Fantastic stuff! Oh, yes, you're lovely. You can come back.
Biscotti is adorable.
Have you found something?
No, I'm afraid I must insist you do not pet the hound.
Oh!
My love, you can't keep being so rude to strangers. It's just a dog.
Oh.
All the grabbing and touching startles poor Biscotti. I will not apologise for caring about my boy.
I think Biscotti just wants praise. He's a fine-looking hound.
Isn't he just? I'm so very glad they let animals in the camp. Means Biscotti can be kept away from that awful war.
Oh, yes. As long as the dog is okay, he's happy. Give me strength.
Oh. Don't worry, if I had a significant other, I would also love my dogs more than them. It's just a simple fact of life. There's really nothing you can do about it. Let's see what else is around. There's a half-orc? Or are you a hobgoblin? It's a half-orc.
Whatever you need. I can't help you. Even talking is painful right now.
Oh, yeah? How did you get wounded?
Goblin cultists were about to stumble on where those two bright boys were hiding. So I just kind of drew their attention. The bright boys got away, but I took a hit killing those gobos. And it's taken its time healing. Thanks for asking, though.
If you pass the medicine check on him, he's faking. Because he wants to stay with the two little halflings over there. It's cute. Are those the tieflings? The tieflings are here! Look, it's Bex and Danis!
We made it alive to Baldur's Gate. Almost, anyway.
No.
But I can't complain. When I look at Bex and realize she's safe, it's hard not to weep from joy.
Aww.
It was touch and go.
We made it through hell. Twice. I know now that as long as Danis and I stick together, we can do anything.
I mentioned that if you don't convince Roland to stay in the grove, Bex doesn't survive, but you can still save Danis. And if you do that, Danis will be here without Bex, and he's just utterly broken. Hey, it's Zoru!
So, you survived. That's more than many of my kin can say.
I'm sorry. At least you made it.
It's mainly anger that keeps me going. Zevlor was supposed to lead us, but he froze when we needed him most. I haven't seen him since the massacre on the road, which is lucky for him.
Lucky for him indeed. Oh, and this NPC.
Washing my pits, this is the song when up. Aye! Gonna blood not get any bleeding privacy around here. Bunch of perverts, the lot of you.
Maybe you should put up a curtain. I need to leave. Ah, this guy. Fist Rowan?
Thinking of trying to get into this barn? Don't.
Oh. Why not? I quite like barns.
Not this one, you won't. Now piss off.
Wow. Fist Rowan here is another person that Orin can be disguised as if you haven't already found her twice. his name's not Fist. He's part of the Flaming Fist. It's a rank, like lieutenant or private. All right, let's go over here. Oh, hey, there's an issue of the Baldur's Gate Gazette up there. And I'm trying to get around to the front of the barn. Here we go. Children playing tag. In the way, children, in the way. I think down here. Look, it's Mattis and Murkon. Hi, kids.
Pardon if my eyes are all saucer-like. I didn't realize Baldur's Gate was so big.
Wonderful, isn't it?
You can say that again. So many pockets to pick. Wait, I know you. You're the reason some of us got here in one piece. Thanks. And you're in luck, because we're having a special sale on some of the choice items I picked up on our way here. Fancy stuff. Want to see?
That's interesting. Mattis is acting like we haven't interacted before. I wonder if it's from the latest patches and hotfixes.
Would I try to fool a Sharpie like you? Have a look.
Usually he has dialogue about looting Kethric's tower. Jump and flying speed increases by 5, and they gain the feather fall condition. Or you can just jump all the time with feather fall. That's actually kind of nice. Anything else? Not really.
Stay away from trapped chests.
Always.
How come all the grown-ups look at me sideways?
Do you?
Because they think you're a thief, Murkon. Duh.
But I'm not a thief. Am I? Wish I could ask Mole.
Are you gonna act like you don't know me too?
Oh, hi. If you're here to save me again, I don't really need to be saved right now. Good thing, huh? Bye.
Nope, just Mattis. Alright. If you remember from last time, I barely do, there's supposed to be a trap in some of the refugee donations.
Donations?
Donations for what?
Do you know advice? The refugees. If you don't have anything to donate, you can get going.
I need to get into the barn right now. Something dangerous might be among the donations. I have a plus 17.
I'm gonna let you through because I don't want to take any risks. But you better not be lying.
He thinks I just want to steal from the refugees. How rude. I think... Look at the pig! I want to talk to the pig. Oh my gosh. There's a table in the way. I'm going... I just want to talk to the pig. How obnoxious... There it goes.
I say, terribly decent of you to come over and exchange pleasantries.
Oh, what a very polite pig. Seen anything interesting while you've been here?
Oh, folk come, folk go. It's a little dull, to be frank. The room next door has rather reeked of late, though. And that's coming from me.
That was worth it. All right, we should look around the barn. I think it's in this corner over here near the door where Rowan is. Yes. This.
Go slowly. This place is dangerous.
You were right.
Explosives. Now give me some room. I need to make sure the rest of these donations are safe. You try and find whoever is responsible for this.
Isn't that your job? I come and I say, hey, there's these trapped donations. And he's like, oh yeah, you're probably lying. And then he's like, oh good, you found them. Now go find the person who did it. Do you another favor, sir.
Trapped to injure children. It's abominable.
Well, that's just obnoxious.
Who would do such a thing?
It's fine, I'll get it eventually. There we go.
Can you please give me a hug? Bet your arms would be so snug.
No such luck.
You can also, of course, sneak or lie your way into the barn and just disarm this. I think that's why it talks, so that he'll come over and tell you to find the person responsible, even if you don't politely convince him to let you into the barn like I did. If you decide to sneak your way in. Alright. Can't believe I had to use 2 inspirations to disarm a bomb. Just rude. I think if you go up here... It's the ox from the grove.
Ox again.
For the 3rd time.
My. The fates move in strange and scrumptious ways. I am delighted to see you again. After our little interlude at last light, I was worried you'd gone quite mad.
It takes worse than a bit of gore to turn my gullet.
And mine. And mine. Though, one thing I find quite distasteful is being kept outside our intended city. I'd quite like to get inside, but it's difficult to shuffle your way to the top of the queue when you're, well, as big as an ox. But what if I was smaller, more discreet? Maybe then a kind soul might bring me through. Right in their little pocket.
And what exactly are you?
I don't think you want to travel this road, my friend.
Fine.
Ooh. This day has ended so much better than it started. Now, you don't worry about me. I'll be a good, quiet little apple you can tuck into the corner of your pack. Just until we're inside the city walls. Hail, Cyric! I can't wait to get inside.
You just
something over there.
Pick up the apple and take it into the city. You can also fight him, in which case he turns into a gross shape-shifting blob. Also, Cyric's not exactly a great god to worship. Just for the record, you know, probably not the best person in the world we're helping, but it's more interesting than killing him. So that's why we're doing that. All right, let's go back over here.
Just a little more.
Oh, this is the city gates. Another way into the city that we didn't come through. And it's not looking good out there.
Turn back, citizen. No passage in this direction.
Why not?
It's bloodier than a butcher's backyard out there. Piles of dead absolutists, and a few of our own as well.
The cultists assaulted the gate, armed to the teeth trying to break in. They nearly had it too, before the Steel Watch intervened.
Steel Watch, is that some sort of fancy new rank of city watchman?
A little more than that. You'll see for yourself soon enough if you head to the city.
Oh boy, I can't wait. Except I kind of can. I think all this is stealing, but we'll double check anyway. A potion of greater healing. You all saw nothing. Oop. Yep, time to go. Please excuse me. Alright, let's go this way. Not actually where I intended to end up. I think this is where we came in, I believe. Yep, there's the warp point.
Always room for more.
So we're back at the beginning. Let's go this way. Let's go to the circus, actually. No? Circus is fun. Who doesn't love the circus?
Yeah.
Stinks of cheese. Between his piggy toes.
How
dare
you? What in the hells is all of this?
A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Next!
Oh dear.
Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days. The finest extra-planar circus there is.
An extra-planar circus?
We travel from plane to plane, thrilling all blessed to see us. From tempestuous Ginny to belligerent redcaps, you'll find them all here.
Oh boy. Why is there a ghoul sniffing people?
Oh, this is Benjamin. Say hi, Benji.
Oh dear God.
Benji here checks all our patrons to make sure none of you are vicious murderers. Can't be too careful. But enough of this. The circus is a place of joy and distraction, so come inside and forget your worries.
All right, why not?
Not a problem, dear patron. Benji just has to check if you're a vicious murderer. Benji?
Oh, good.
Ah! Brain juice smells like piss and iron. No like.
Oh, well, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances. Move along. No circus for you.
Oh, but I've just been hired. I'm a bard.
Oof. Viola Silvertongue won't be happy. Oh, well, she should have practiced those high notes.
Oh yes, Bellatrix is most adept at the high notes.
A motley crew of misfits and morons. We're happy to have you.
Thanks a bunch. And now we're in the circus. There's all kinds of things to do in the circus. The circus is fun. Of course it is. A mummy? Oh my God. I don't understand. Lord. Try to interpret her hand movements.
You realize she is miming putting on face paint. She has them to sell.
Okay. You can also use detect thoughts on her, where she's very irritated you don't understand her. It's quite funny. Ooh. That's a good die. That's also a good die. That's alright. That's also alright. I love all the black dyes. Alright, well that was fun. Take my wares while I'm here, actually. Thanks a bunch. Classy. Oh, look, a genie.
Approach, ugly one.
Rude. Incredible. I know a good set of pipes when I hear them, and you have them.
Yes, behold, Akabi's Wheel of Wonders. Spin to win prizes beyond your tiny imagination and make your miserable life more bearable.
What kind of things can I win?
Akabi has traveled across the plains, burning and conquering all. Win the spoils of such conquest. Or, if luck smiles upon you, win the grand prize, the jackpot.
Oh boy. What's the jackpot?
No more questions. Spin or don't.
Alright, I'll spin.
Let us see if you have luck's favor.
You notice a glint in Akabi's beard. As it glows, the wheel moves away from the jackpot. He is cheating.
Alas, no jackpot for you, ugly one. But you may have this.
You're cheating.
You dare speak to me as if we were equals? You are a scrap of food in my teeth. The dirt beneath my fingernails. You are nothing. I am, however, feeling gracious, so I will forget this and allow you to spin again. Or I can turn you into something vile. Choose.
I've never seen this before. Spin the wheel, watching for an opportunity to distract Akabi. I'd love to hear about the adventures of such a famous Jenny. Always roll with advantage.
Akabi is more than a genie. He is the most magnificent and wondrous being in the realms. In fact, impossible.
I win.
You sneak! You cheated!
How does it feel, sucker?
You dare! Enjoy the jackpot, muley card!
Damn that Jenny. Where am I?
Oh, this is unfortunate. Note the dinosaurs. And that I am here by myself. Starian, I need one of your potions, please. Okay, time to go. There's a few things you can find here. Most of them aren't of any value. They're like little lore things. I'm not going to seek them out and show them. Specifically because I have Bellatrix. I usually end up here with Astarion, who's a little sneakier and a little bit better in battle. Starting a fight with the Bard seems inadvisable. Oh. Goodies. Oh shoot. I usually end up here with the Astarion because you can also get here by pickpocketing the Ginny's ring off of him and cheating to win that away, because he's basically using a ring of Mage Hand to stop the wheel from spinning. And that's, like I said, that's usually how I end up here. My invisibility went away because I was stealing, by the way, looting bodies. I'm not gonna loot that one, because there's probably nothing good on it, and I don't want to die today. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out how to get where I want to go, which is to the exit portal over there. Oh, my invisibility is about to wear off. Well, crap. Hopefully, I don't die. The first thing I'm gonna do is Misty Step the hell away from here.
And away I go.
Why did you climb the vines to do that? That was just silly. Let's see. What can I do? What is this? Oh, let's summon an ally. That seems like a good idea. Attack that instead of me. You know what else is probably a good idea? A potion of speed. Alright. What can I do? Let's do hypnotic pattern. Let's do it over there. No? Over there. Oh, that got rid of my... Oh. That's unfortunate. I'm not sure if that's because the ally was a concentration spell, or if it got distracted by my own pattern. Ow. Bellatrix is probably going to die. I don't want to provoke opportunity. I just want to move over here a smidge. Can I do that? Thanks. Can I? Nope, not that one. Oh, I might very well die. It's okay. That was funny. Do another one. Very good. Let's see. You better run. See, I know it's possible to win because I have done it with Astarion. But like I said, Astarion's a much better fighter than Bellatrix. Ow. Alright. That was great.
Best be on my way.
Just gonna use this to get myself as far away as possible. Oh, man. I introduced another one. Here they come. I lost my turn because of my potion of speed. Fortunately, I think they're kind of all too far away. Okay, this is fine. I've still got some spell slots left, and I'm going to use one of them to go all the way over here. And do this again. That's never gonna get old. Ow. Now I'm bleeding. Jerk. Alright, what can I do? Thunderwave? Thunderwave is good. There we go. And then we'll run over here.
You end in defeat.
Oh, it was a horrible pun. Oh, that's just dumb. Sorry, this was bugging me. I just realized it was here. Taking another shot at you. No one can hit. There we go. You know, that was actually pretty impressive for a bard. I killed how many dinosaurs by myself? With no support whatsoever? Beware the bard. Well, now that I've murdered almost everything, I guess we can look around more casually. There are a bunch of dead adventurers in here. That's just unfortunate. It's not an interesting book. Some gold. Some oils. Oh, a rusty dagger. That's nice. A little pile of bones. There's a lot of dead things in here. Really. It's very pleasant. Where is... So that little portal over there is the exit. And I wasn't gonna show everything in here, but since I've gone on a murder spree, I guess I will show, or try to show, the one other body with like a letter or something in here. I just don't remember where it is. I'm not super familiar with this area because usually I'm trying not to die. This time I did all the murdering, so... Oh, I didn't see that. It's just... Yeah, it's fine. I think it's over here, though. Is that a pouch? It is a pouch. Here it is! This guy clearly lived here a while. He was camping. Don't mess with ginnies. I've learned my lesson. Pa used to tell me I needed to stop with the tricks, that I'd meet someone I couldn't fool someday, and that I'd have to pay more than a couple of drinks to be forgiven. When those miners kicked me out of Nashkel with nothing but my shorts, I thought that was the worst it could get. It wasn't. Rock bottom isn't when forgiveness is hard gained. It's when you've laughed, threatened, begged, and cried, and they still won't let it go. I shouldn't have taken that Ginny's shinies. I shouldn't have tweaked his wheel, and I shouldn't have rubbed it in his face. I've learned my lesson, Pa. too late. Too late indeed. Always hungry. I hear them. Hunting. Hungry. Always hungry. I'm safe for now, but it's only a matter of time before they find me. Why did I argue with that stupid loudmouth Jenny? I thought he was a showboating idiot. I never imagined he'd send me to Cholt. I heard stories about this place as a child. I thought it was a wondrous land, teeming with exotic beasts. But it's a hellscape of venomous snakes, insects, and scaled monsters that hunt me day and night. I've kept them at bay with wits and magic, but I can't keep it up. The monsters guard a portal. Where it leads, I don't know. But even if I find myself in the fires of Avernus, I will claw my way out of it, find that circus, and burn it to the ground. Band of the Mystic Scoundrel. After hitting a creature with a weapon attack, you can cast illusion or enchantment spells as a bonus action. Oh, that's nice. Poor guy. I guess it's worth it to find this skeleton if you're running like an enchantment or illusion build, which would be a really good support build, just for the record. No, it doesn't look like many people make it out. Except, like I said, the bard. The apparently terrifying lone bard. I find it very funny that I managed to kill all of them. I think I wiped out the first time I got sent here, and that was with Astarion, before I really knew how to run a battle. I also find it extremely disturbing that a Ginny working at a circus sent a civilian to a murderous dinosaur land and has clearly done it several times with many people. Seems like a questionable business practice. Oh man, my featherfall wore off. Right before I made the jump too, did you see that? It's fine, I've got plenty of spell slots. There we go. The real reason you would want to get sent here is this chest.
Wonder what's past this.
I wish it would just say, oh, I'm never going to be able to lockpick that. That's just not going to happen. Alright, I will try a couple of times. What do I need to roll? A 16? Rolled a 5. This is another really good reason to do this with Astarion, by the way. That was so close. I really went in here. We might be here a hot minute. There we go. There's a Nirulna. This is a trident. It's one of the best weapons in the game. This weapon will return to your hand when thrown, and you can't be forced to drop it. When thrown, it creates an explosion that deals extra thunder damage. You gain 10 feet of movement and jump distance, and it gives you immunity to falling damage. It also glows. Like, this is an amazing weapon. Bellatrix won't be using it. She's not a martial character, but it's, like I said, it's really... Oh my god, this man splattered on the side of the cliff. I guess he tried to jump and didn't make it. Holy crap! Okay, you know what? That's enough of that. It's time to go.
It's been a long day. I'll need to rest soon.
She says, returning from the place where she murdered all the dinosaurs. Woo. Let's get back to the party. Since the party all got broken up, I want to share something I just recently learned after nearly 1,000 hours. You know how sometimes your companions will, like, have a special comment or something to say about a situation? Apparently, whoever's in your second slot is the one most likely to have something to say. So I'm putting a Starry in there because that's the input I'm most interested in. But like Shadowheart would talk more often if she was in slot 2. And since I almost never take Shadowheart out of the party since she's a healer, I've heard most of her comments and I didn't realize that was the reason why.
Ah! How did the despicable cheetah enjoy her vacation?
You know, actually, it truly was a lot of fun.
Akabi is delighted you enjoyed it, repugnant mortal. Begone! Akabi is sick of you.
He can also turn you into cheese if you argue with him, for the record. It's not permanent, and you just roll around as a wheel of cheese for a while. Kind of funny, actually. Ooh, is that a bard? What are we playing? Bard dance? Can I play? What happens if I play? Oh, performance successful. Do you guys mind? Do you hate me? Did he ask if I can play the Volo? What the hell is the Volo? Okay, sorry.
Another bard? Did Lucretius hire you? Stay out of my way, talentless half-wit.
Bitch. My gold. I'm taking this. I earned it. You suck. Rude. Oh, this is one of my favorite parts of Rivington, of the circus, by the way.
This city of stone and steel is an endless scream in nature's womb. I have felt no peace here. Your eyes, Stira. There is pain, endless and deep, but also devotion, blazing like the sun. You're in love, are you not?
Yes.
You are wise to admit it. When it comes to love, vulnerability is armor, truth a sword, and trust a shield. I pray you wield all three, Stira. Bring the one you love to me. I will look into your hearts and see if your love is eternal or doomed eternally.
Astarion?
Oh, my love. How could I say no?
Hee.
Close your eyes, little ones. Be still as stone to earth. And remember to breathe.
It's about to get very weird, by the way. Just FYI. What race is she? Zathino? She looks like a wood elf to me.
Glorious. Your bond is sweeter than nature's dew. I see you, know you. But do you know one another? Astarion, a tumultuous past, hides behind a mirthful grin. The heart is fraught, so let us begin with the joyous. When is he happiest?
The whole point of this is to gain extra approval with whoever you're dating. Characters can decline you inviting them to do this with you. You have to have a good enough relationship to do it. And there's right and wrong answers. I don't think he's ever been happy, and he's happy right now are both wrong. Astarion is happiest when he's elbow deep in gore.
Guilty as charged, sometimes literally.
Your bond beats in pleasure. It is an honor to behold. Many things delight the heart, but only one makes it sing. Tell me, what does he desire more than anything?
Astarion approves if you answer me. It's technically not the correct answer, but he thinks you're adorable for saying it. Freedom is the correct answer, or is a correct answer, but it makes Astarion disapprove because you have no business telling his private life to this perfect stranger. A nice tasty rat is just mean. What Astarion wants more than anything in the world is revenge.
Oh, yes. Yes, please.
Our touch has been that of sunlight, but now we must ask the deep, the difficult. Fear sits in the soul of all. To tame it, we must name it. Astarion, what is his deepest fear?
Sharp wooden sticks is mean. I think he likes this one, but it's technically not a correct answer. Forever feeling like a slave is a correct answer, but he will disapprove because, again, why are you telling a stranger? The correct answer is, of course, breaking a nail.
Ha! Well, when you look this good... Well, you were right every time. I almost wish you hadn't been, but, you do know me.
I do, though.
I press my finger to your bond and find a shield. Impenetrable. It is beautiful. Your love is one few have. Cherish it.
And
go in peace, seedlings, and know that you made one whose heart was long quiet, beat with love anew.
And if you haven't already met her twice, this can also be Orin, who reveals herself right after the camera passes behind you and whoever you're dating, and it is truly terrifying. That was my first ever encounter with Orin. Oh, her race is just Fae. Interesting. Eldred, maybe? Oh, look, more bards. What, are you also playing Bard Dance? What happens if I come over here and play something else? What have we got? Oh, I failed my performance. Stop that.
The ringmaster hired another bard? Ho, ho, ho. Viola is gonna be pissed.
I like that the bards are talking to me. Usually they tell you they're performing and to go away. But because I'm a bard, they're all like, ugh, competition, gross.
You will never be half the bard Miss Silvertongue is. Do you hear me?
Wow. I started a conversation. It doesn't seem to be going anywhere.
Darling,
there we go.
We have a customer. Is your camp drab? Dreary? Then you have come to the right place. Browse our bespoke, stony and bony creations. Or commission a statue in your likeness. It is our most sought-after service.
Stony and Bony? Which are you?
Bony, at your service. That there is my darling wife, Stony. Is she not magnificent?
Yes.
To think she chose me. Why, I wake up every morning with a smile on my face. Now, what can I do for you?
I would actually like a statue of myself for my camp.
My wife shall be delighted. Customs are her favorite, particularly when their facial structure is as unique as yours.
I'd like a statue of myself ready for battle. Also, haha.
Tremendous! Stony, darling, let us put this towards our getaway in the Moonshade Isles. I'll have your statue shipped to your camp. You shall love it. We guarantee it.
It's actually super worth it if you have the money to pay for this statue. It'll give you a very nice buff. I'll explain when we have the statue. But first I want to check Shadowheart's equipment really quick. Okay.
No one stopped me yet.
I am not buttering you up. You are the very best at what you do. I promise.
They're an adorable couple. Moving on.
Junks and magics for sale. Mostly bloodstain free.
Mostly bloodstain free.
Oh, hungry little hobgoblin. Want a treato? I have lots of treatos, and magics, and junks I finds. Don't worry. I only takes junks from dead people. I is nice.
Kobolds are so much fun. How often do you loot corpses?
Oh, lots of times. The beasts ate a kiddo the other day, and I got some good stuffs. I mean, circus is safe. Do not worry.
Do not to worry. Let's see what you have.
Yes! I has lots of stuffs. Just for you.
Just for me? I actually want you to take my wares, because I'm getting progressively poorer. Because I keep buying stuff. What you got? What you got? I see a potion of speed. I will take that. Give a +1 bonus to attack rolls when throwing. I don't have anybody who focuses on throwing. I will also take the invisibility potion because I used a couple before I went all murder on the dinosaurs. Anything else? No, I think we're good.
Bye-bye now. Come back to Papa soon.
I will. I don't know why kobolds are so adorable and funny to me, but they are. It's gonna take a second to do a little bit of inventory management real quick, because I can barely tell what I have in my inventory right now. What is this? The wearer is perpetually just a little bit damp. I believe this is what I won from the Ginny. Thanks, Ginny. Thanks a bunch. I have a key in my inventory, but not a key ring. I'm not sure where my key ring went. I must have accidentally put it in camp. Just getting rid of some extra stuff. Are we good? I think we're good. Alright. There's a locked gate over here. I'm going to unlock and open the gate, but we're not going in here yet. I hate locked doors. There we go. Thanks, love. Continue walking around the circus. What have we here?
Ah! Lucille! It's pose, grapevine, then pivot step. Jacob, you have the grace of my great-grandmother's missing leg. Ah! And Boris. Boris! Put some sensuality into those lovely hip bones. I know you have it in you. Step it up.
Is this a circus act?
We are decades from that. I hope they could open for dribbles. Not that my star needs the support, but at this rate, who knows? Call me Lucretius, ringmaster, necromancer, bringer of the night. Oh, and wine lover extraordinaire. Normally, I'd invite you into my tent for a lovely vintage.
Oh.
But these graceless skellies need my full attention. Enjoy my circus, darling.
Haha, haha. Look at the skellies dance.
Oh, that's it. They love to the air, skellies.
That's a little disturbing as encouragement. There's a chest over here.
Keep your distance.
Try not to get busted doing this stuff. I'm not sure who's spotting me, but it's really annoying. Because I don't think the hands can spot you. They don't have eyes. One more try. Alright. That's enough of that nonsense then. I can't remember what's in there. I don't think I need any of the equipment, and I'm not willing to get kicked out of the circus for it, but you can rob her. And I think on her person, if you pickpocket her, she has a hat that lets you use your intelligence for persuasion checks. Super handy if you're playing a wizard. Alright, moving on. Oh, look! Animals! Oh, look! Autosaves! I would like to talk to the cat. It's a displacer beast.
Another. Good.
Why good?
My time comes. I will show you. All of you.
I would like to point out that the background music has completely stopped, and it is deeply unsettling. Is anybody else as disturbed as I am? Show me what? Come on, your secret's safe with me. This is a much easier check than Nessa, the other displacer beast we've talked to.
Look. See? The crowd. They laugh. They shine with innocence. But it is a lie. Every one of you is vicious. Cruel. You kill my mate. Steal my cubs.
Oh.
I roar. Break my cage. And then you die. You all die.
You're not unjust. When exactly do you plan on killing everyone?
Soon.
This is a big investigation check for Bellatrix. Oh, she did it! Good for her.
The cage is sturdy, the lock is old. It could be jammed shut, so not even a key could open it.
Sure thing, pussycat. Later. Lord. You can, of course, break the lock, so she can never ever get out. You can also...
I think he looks fine.
Lockpick the cage. Hopefully this doesn't get me thrown out.
I don't like him. He looks scary.
That is Peanut, but it's not a kitty. Maybe we should go.
Hi! Not doing nothing. Not doing nothing. Don't mind me. Nothing to see here. Nothing to worry about. Not to worry.
No, we can't go. I want to see Dribble.
And she just bails. She just runs away. She doesn't attack anybody. She just leaves. Poor kitty, honestly.
Never a dull moment.
And then over here is a dinosaur.
Hunger. My stomach screams. Press your flesh through bars and add blood breaks.
Here. I have food. I kept food in my pack specifically for this. Poor starving dinosaur.
Meat. Meat.
Poor thing. And also, no, you'll never see Shadow Whiskers again, as far as I know. I've never seen her again. I just feel bad for her, and she doesn't hurt anybody, she just leaves, so I prefer to let her go. I'm gonna drop another quick save because the game's been a little laggy over here.
Buddy the dog is my very best friend. Do you know why? Why? Because with him, anything is possible. Way!
Gods, I hate clowns. I'm not even sure clowns like clowns.
Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight?
Sure did. His opponent was really clutching at straws. Starian approves.
We've got a proper comedian in our midst. Good thing, too. I'll need someone with your wits for my next trick. Now, where are you?
The hair on the back of your neck raises as a shiver passes through you.
You, my special assistant. Come on up.
For the record, all of your companions have very amusing reactions if you tell them to go on stage. Astarian's is especially funny, as always, but I am a bard.
A round of applause for the stalwart heart!
Why do I look so defeated?
Now, I always tell children that they're special, that each and every one of them is unique. Tell me, what makes you special?
Oh, I failed a perception check. I treat everyone around me with kindness.
Boring! Boring! Anyone can do that. You, my friend, are the most special person in the circus, in all of Baldur's Gate. Does anyone know why?
Why?
You're special, my friend, because I have a message just for you.
Uh-oh.
Praise the absolute.
Ah, crap. I failed a perception check again. Bellatrix, pay attention! Oh, God!
Is this part of the show? Praise the absolute.
Does this look like part of the show? Genius! The perception checks were obviously to realize there was something weird about the clown and that the dog was about to maul you. Also, the civilians here can all die. We're going to try to prevent that from happening. Who do I want to go for? These two are against you. The two that were guarding the animals. And if you didn't feed this one and free or lock Shadow Whiskers in, Shadow Whiskers, they will free the animals and they will also join the fight. The animals aren't going to do that because I released one and fed the other. Who do I want to go for? Get the dog. Help! Oh, wrong button. Thanks, babe. Appreciate it. Put yourself over here, so he has to take an opportunity attack to go for the civilians, please and thank you. Ow. Dead. Did not have to pass an opportunity attack because I'm holding hand crossbows. Ow.
I always knew I'd die at a circus.
That's a weird thing to know. Bellatrix took hideous laughter, and she just thinks this is the funniest thing now. Oh my gosh. Alright. Lae'zel. Oh my god! That's not a human. Incorrect.
My fury.
Oh, the circus workers. Some of them will help us, by the way. Protect your clients. I'm sorry, Bellatrix laughing is the funniest freaking thing. Oh, what do I want to do? Go big or go home, Shadowheart. For the love of... Shadowheart decided to go home. She's missing because of the Great Weapon Master feat. is the problem, really. He's gonna end up killing somebody else. Yep, there goes another civilian. It is possible, for the record, to save all the civilians if you do it right. Oh my gosh, the clown is also not a clown. Bellatrix, stop laughing and help! Jesus Christ! Bellatrix! Woman!
I'd slayed a clown.
Bellatrix just laughed that entire battle. She thought it was the funniest thing. Oh, God. The poor civilians are dead, and these were not people. You may have noticed. Word from the tribunal. We see it in you, the thirst, the art, the passion. The trail of cold, bloody murder you have left in your track needs only the finishing touches to grant you a place among his favored. But he requires something truly magnificent. A circus has appeared, boasting a collection of misfits and ragtags, but more importantly, a stage. Now comes the performance of your lifetime. When the curtain falls, the tribunal will be watching. Face paints. And a hammer. A hammer that, if you fail a wisdom saving throw, causes you to devolve into fits of laughter. Poor Bellatrix. All of these are shapeshifters. I think, Astarion, if you would. I don't know if he'll talk to me or not, but I think...
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Oh, he will talk to me.
I am called Fum.
Fum. Haha, haha, haha. Why did you attack?
To sow chaos. It is his will.
I'd just like to go on record that doppelgangers are disgusting. His will? What are you talking about?
You feel a rush of power, dark and insidious. Something prevents the corpse from answering.
Well, that's super disturbing. What happened to Dribbles?
I killed him. Bathed in his blood. A death worthy of the list. Of the tribunal.
What's the tribunal?
The greatest honor of them all.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Interesting.
Have a lot on my mind.
One of the times when Speak with Dead actually gets you a little bit of useful information. Note that it's no longer a crime to open this cage.
You freed me from hunger's lust. Forgive me. I was close to killing you, killing everyone. I am ashamed.
What a classy dinosaur. If anyone should feel ashamed, it's the circus. They were starving you.
The circus is my family. They rescued me when I was but a youngling. They did not starve me. The other did. He wore the face of Dribbles, or the scent of a stranger. He taunted me, waving bloodied rags under my nose. My mind was worn from the hunger. Thank you for calming me before I hurt my family.
No. You can actually unlock the cage and open the door. He won't do anything. He'll just stand in there because he loves it here, and he was happy before the evil doppelgangers took the place of the clown and started starving him. If you go back here, there's a pile of trash. That's not why I'm back here. I was like, please don't let the whole frickin' party fail the survival check. This was added in a patch, by the way, because I guess things were a little unclear to some people. Note from Business Lord. Hi, Ratty. Sorry for killings you, but you, Popper, wanted the tasty hand you found. Lots love, Popper. So Popper had took a corpse's hand from the rat, and I think people were having trouble finding the hand, so they added a note and a rat in a chest in a patch. You'll see why the hand's important in a moment. This is essentially backstage, by the way, this over here. They yell at you for being back here.
How could this happen? To Dribbles?
Well,
to my home?
Yelled at you before the clown incident.
I believe we had to rely on a stranger to save us. No offense.
That's okay. Alright, let's go back this way. I think there's another gate over here somewhere I want to open before I leave the circus. You'll notice Lucretius has moved.
Oh dear. Screaming children, an oozing corpse, and it's not even my birthday. I thought the Absolute wouldn't dare set foot in my circus. To use such a woeful Dribbles impersonator, why, it's downright rude.
I spoke to his corpse. This was planned. You should be worried.
When you run a plain-hopping circus of ragtags and ruffians, few things faze you.
Oh.
Alas, I cannot afford to lose any more staff. Funerals are so very expensive. I need to move the circus, but I cannot leave just yet. Not without Dribbles. He was a star. Customers of every color and creed simply adored him. I need him back, and I'll shower the person who finds him in love, adoration, and adequate compensation. What do you say?
Sure, but Dribbles is dead.
Oh well, at least he won't complain about extra rehearsals anymore. Find his corpse for me, will you, darling?
Oh.
I'll resurrect him.
Oh.
The show must go on after all. Perhaps I'll make some improvements along the way.
Sure.
That's the spirit, darling. And remember, I look after those who make me happy. Good luck, and thanks ever so much.
Dribble's corpse is actually in pieces, and if you didn't figure it out from the note, Popper has the hand. Like I said, I'm guessing they added the note because people had all but one piece of Dribbles and couldn't find the last piece because the little kobold has it. And there's not a lot of clues to look for it there. But let's go get it from him. Where is he? There he is.
Clown Man is dead. Oh well. Want a treat-o?
Oh boy. I found a dead rat and your note. What's this about a hand?
I found it by the Clown Man's tent. Fought a rat for it and everything's. It's a one-of-a-kind hand with Artisanal bite marks. It's worth lots.
10,000 gold? Jesus Christ, Popper. I think that belongs to Dribbles. I need it. Your ringmaster needs it.
All right. Now that Lucretia says we family, suppose that means Dribbles was too. Yeah. But don't tell nobodies I gave it to you for free. Got to protect my reputation as a tough business lord.
Right. You can also, of course, steal it from him. Stealing is also an option, as always. Popper sells good things! Here's the hand. I don't want Bellatrix to carry the hand. It's going to get heavy. Who should carry the body parts of the clown? Send it to Karlach. That's fine.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
I'm gonna do a couple of things. I need to put my potions all in here real quick. And she has a lot of potions of speed. Why does Shadowheart have so many potions of speed? Give those to Bellatrix for me, would you? Thanks. Alright,
Alright, what now?
Okay. Let's leave the circus. We'll leave the circus and we'll take a long rest, and then we'll continue exploring Rivington. We'll do the letter quest and the temple next. But I'm sure there's an event lined up for a long rest, so we'll go ahead and take a long rest. One more check on my inventory. I have so many keys. Why do I have so many? Lae'zel, give me your key ring. So I stop having my inventory full of keys. Alrighty. I also need to plunk all my stuff in this chest real quick. Is this my dye pouch? Yes. Very good. And do I have... It has been a long time since I've played this file, and I can't remember where any of my stuff is. There we go. Let's talk to our companions before we rest. It's Yenna! The little girl we met at the entrance to Rivington.
Hi. It's me, Yenna. You remember me, right?
I do.
You were really nice to me before, and, my mum hasn't come back yet. She might come later. I don't think she's coming.
I think she's dead.
We maybe stay here?
Isn't there a human crest she can join?
Oh, I have the sweetest companions. Of course you can stay, Yenna.
Yes! You've got a fire and everything. I can cook really good. Whatever you want. Thank you, thank you.
And Yenna will be over here. She really doesn't do much. Later in the game, she can sell food, and that's always nice.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients, and I'm gonna make something really good, I promise.
She's cute. She has a cat.
Just a cat. But please,
talk to Yenna.
I'm not going to hurt you.
I don't like talking.
Oh, poor Grub.
Yenna is my best friend. She's kind. Help her, not me.
Do you know what happened to her mother?
Nothing good, I don't think. She was so very sick. Maybe she made like a cat and went off to spend her last life.
May I pet you?
Please don't.
No, I want to pet the cat. Ah. Okay, sorry. I'm very sad I cannot pet the kitty.
Baldur's Gate at last. We should find Sharess's caress. Voss will be waiting.
Yes,
I'm listening.
Okay, I just wanted to check and make sure you didn't have anything slightly more relevant to say than that. You don't. Because why would you, really?
Fucking shapeshifter. She'll try to break our best asset. Our trust. Fortunately, she's no match for our second best asset. Me.
Nice. Actually, Karlach, I would like you to join me.
Looks like your troops all trooped up. You'll need to send someone packing if you want me to join.
This was added in the last patch, by the way, and it's the best thing ever.
Let's hop.
Because you used to have to go to Lae'zel and tell her to stay here, and then come back to Karlach and ask her to join you, and now you can just ask Karlach to join you.
Hey, good looking.
Karlach needs to level up.
What's the story?
I have no idea how I was building Karlach. So, we're just gonna... What is this? Is this an action? Menace an enemy and instill a terrible fear in them. Actually, let's multi-class into fighter for a couple of levels. No, don't do... Yes, do great weapon fighting. That's good. There we go. Let me check her equipment real quick. Probably figured out I was about to add Karlach when I gave her the clown's hand. But yeah, we're gonna use Karlach for a little bit. Do I have better boots for you? Since you're just wearing plain boots right now, what I got? What are these? Oh, those are the bard boots. Those aren't going to do you any good, are they? You have decent gloves? You do. You're wearing the gloves of dexterity. Anything else? Don't think so. I think I've gone through my equipment relatively recently, so I probably don't have anything good for her, so she's just gonna stay like she is until I get better equipment.
So Bal's chosen is a doppelganger. I should not be surprised. They have ever been among his favorite servants. Orin is testing you. Either she thinks herself a predator, playing with her food, or she fears what you might do. Good.
You seem to have experience with doppelgangers.
This all begins to ring a little too familiar for my liking. The last time I fought doppelgangers, the Balspawn Sarevok was using them to subvert the city government, aid his rise to power. But Orin, he's more predator than politician, I think. She simply wants to make us feel hunted, isolated. Tell the Lordling that Orin is watching. Seems that Gortash and Orin have had a little falling out. We should leverage that.
How are you faring without your harpers?
You think me lonely? In truth, I prefer travel in a small pack such as this. Unburdened by numbers, we're free to act rather than react. A little like the old days. With allies, every bit as peculiar. Give or take a few tadpoles.
I'd like to hear more about those old days.
Would you? In time, then. Perhaps once you found a rocking chair for me to doze off in.
I wanted to ask you something. Have we talked to her about these two things before? I don't remember. Because you can ask these even if you've talked to her about them before. Let's not do that right now. I would like Chihira to join me, though.
Flattered as I am. You're fully supported as it is.
You can take Shadowheart's place.
Then let us be about it.
Yes. Chihira approves. I like Chihira a lot. I'm going to send her Shadowheart's potion bag, otherwise I won't have any potions when I need them and I'll just be upset. There we go. And I think I've already leveled her up recently. Yes. Alright.
No time to rest.
I like Chihira a lot. So, we're going to have her in the party for a bit.
Is there something you want to talk about, my dear?
Chihira has a lot of banter in the city. That's why Karlach's in the party too. Karlach will also have a lot of reaction in the city. Lae'zel's not from Baldur's Gate, so there's not a lot of point in walking around the city with her. She doesn't have too many interesting things to say.
I have battled great evils, been mocked by villains of all sorts. But Orin, she is beyond even Thorm. Her mind is twisted beyond recognition. What is she capable of? And where will she strike next?
Oh dear. We're nearing the city. Are you excited to return? Reluctant? A little of both.
Baldur's Gate is where I first raised a glass in toast at the tender age of 14, and got so tipsy from wine, I puked in Dillard Portier's bushes. It's where the flaming fist chased me after I'd stolen a peach from a cart in the Wide. I got a good chewing out over it too. It's where my father taught me to hold a rapier, to read books of lore, to know right from wrong. It's been 7 years since I left. It's no paradise, but it's home, and it's worth saving. And you? The city's yours too, after all. How's it feel to be back?
It's good to be here.
Wonderful, isn't it? Torril's history is written within our city's walls. Expeditions to the continent of Mastika gather in the harbor. The Church of Gon displays its most priceless treasures in the High House of Wonders. Voices raised in song on returning day. The heady wines at the Elf Song. There's truly no place like Baldur's Gate.
Actually, I just realized something. I want Lae'zel in the party for a little bit longer. We're going to have Lae'zel for a little bit more, and then Will, and then Karlach. Sorry about that.
I'm listening.
Just realized what the next step in town will be.
Make space, and my might is yours.
Also, it's just so much easier to change party numbers now.
Ready for battle.
Yeah. But don't worry. Like I said, I'll be walking around Baldur's Gate with Karlach just because she has the most reaction there.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey.
The Sharans are using a place called the House of Grief to cover for their presence in Baldur's Gate.
Then that's where we need to go. My parents are in there somewhere.
Indeed they are. Oh, I just remembered something else over here. Let me pick that up real quick. I saw Withers, and it's what reminded me, ironically. Well, not ironically. I mean, it makes sense. But there's a note on the table. From Arabella. The ink is still fresh, and the letter is drawn in a careful hand. Hey, you. So I owe you a lot. For one, I don't know what the inside of a snake's belly looks like. For another, you let me stay at your camp. And for another, you found out what happened to Moms and Pops. I'm on my own now, and Bone Man says it's a good thing. I just have to let the weave guide me, and as far as I can tell, it's tugging me to Baldur's Gate, so I'm headed there first. Anyway, thanks for everything. I won't forget it. Arabella. Arabella's gone to the city. We may yet see her again. There's also another note. To whomever happens upon this note first, regretfully, a matter of critical import requiring my immediate attention has arisen. Not that your various misadventures are unimportant per se, but, well, regardless, the matter is far too sensitive to be committed to parchment here, so I shall regale you of it when we meet again in Baldur's Gate. Cordially yours, Volothamp G'Darm. So Volo and Arabella are both no longer in camp. You might have already noticed. You might not have noticed. But now we have Yenna. Yay, Yenna. Anyway, the reason seeing Withers reminded me of the letter is you can ask him where Arabella went, I think.
Fate spins along as it should.
Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
Where's Arabella gone?
The girl has left to hew her own path. She left behind a letter, as thou dost know. Hast thou other business?
Apparently not. I couldn't even ask him anything else. Scratch!
It's certainly good to be back at camp. How I've missed the smells.
Talking about how the lady tried to steal him 2 weeks ago now. I'm glad you're back where you belong, Scratch.
Indeed. And I'm sure Dringo will do a great job. He always took good care of me.
Yes.
Orin toys with us where she could destroy us. Whatever her motivations, I hope she reveals them quickly.
Don't we all? I think that just leaves Howson. Looking good,
That
Howson.
foul shapeshifter Orin is like a scavenger beast, probing us for weaknesses. Do not let her shake your resolve.
Never. Have you heard from Thaniel since we moved on?
I have. He speaks to me during my nightly meditations. He is well. And Oliver also. At times they are one, and at others they divide. Easier for playing, perhaps. And the land thrives also. I doubt you would recognize it. Perhaps one day, you and I can both return and see it for ourselves.
I would really like to see the Shadowlands not shadow-cursed. That would be nice. Here's the statue. Statue of me. There's a good chance it'll end up in camp clothes later. I've had it happen every time I've had the statue built. You can actually examine it, which is quite funny. Without the dyes, you may have noticed, but it is indeed Bellatrix. Just look at those cheekbones, gazing upon this depiction of themselves. Will something, my cat's head is in the way, but basically it gives you bless anytime you take a long rest. It's a permanent bless, a permanent +4 to attack rolls and saving throws, unless you get bless from another source, of course. So it's a pretty good little bonus. Quick save just in case something breaks when I do this.
Queen Vlaakith. Skvar!
You are Hisharlak, and still you speak my name.
I've seen the captive Orpheus with my own eyes. Spoken to Gestil Kithrak Voss. You lied to us. Enslaved us.
The betrayer Voss lies!
Oh my.
I have only a moment, and you, Hisharlak, will listen. We are Githyanki. We move mountains. We snuff out stars. We shake the plains. The traitor Voss has lied to you. The heretic prince would shatter us in an instant. The great Dominion shrunk to the head of a pin.
Can this be true? Is the Githyanki prince really a threat to his own people? Or simply a challenge to Vlaakith's rule?
Return to the astral prism. Slay Orpheus the Pretender. Serve me, and I will ascend you. You will be no mere warrior, nor Kithrak. You will be Barta Vlaakith, commander of dragons. My only, my chosen. A final chance. Kneel before me. Make your promise.
Lae'zel's thoughts become yours. The sight of Orpheus looms over her mind. Voss's words echo within it. She means to forever turn her back on Vlaakith.
Of course, you can try to convince her otherwise. I have no intention of doing that. Stand your ground, Lae'zel. Don't fall for the Lich Queen's lies.
I gave you my faith, and you called me traitor. I gave you my life, and you ordered your knights to hunt me. I have witnessed too much, and you have given me too little. Finally, I can see. Orpheus will live, and I will hear his creed. This is my word.
Your word is nothing. You are nothing.
Damn.
The Kithraki will bring you. I will tear your flesh from your bones and devour your skull's marrow, while you beg for death. I will consume you. I will unmake you.
Wow. Big yikes. Also, Bellatrix's new camp clothes looking good. Let's have... Oh, everybody has opinions.
It is done. There is no going back. As long as the Undying Queen reigns, I am never to soar unbound over the astral sea. Never to cross the one in the void.
Poor Lae'zel.
Better a short life built on truth than immortality woven of lies. Better to unite the Githyanki under a prince who would free their minds and honor their bodies. So why do I feel so bitter?
I guess we could try an insight check. No bonuses. But I had a +9, so...
Vlaakith has upended Lae'zel's whole existence. Everything she knew to be true, every plan and aspiration she ever held has been painfully ripped away. Lae'zel's bitterness is born of sadness. She is mourning the loss of the person she once was, and can never be again.
That's really sad. You're grieving the future you'll never have. Vlaakith took everything from you.
How well you've come to know me. But in truth, she didn't take everything. I have what I have gathered for myself. I'm moored to a new regent, a new land, and new allies. Vlaakith cannot unmake she who no longer exists. And so, from the old battle cries is birthed another. Shma Salar Orpheus, Ma Stilna Forgin in Yeri. Orpheus's will above all. May the comet blaze my path forward.
Yeah! You've been quick to pledge yourself to Orpheus's cause. What about your own needs and wants? Or, what next? Let's do this.
Orpheus's freedom is my want and my need. To deny his freedom would be to deny my own. There will come a time when I can think about myself beyond the Lich Queen who enslaves the Githyanki and the prince who would liberate them. But that time won't come until the Prince of the Comet flies again.
Vlaakith promised to make you Bot of Vlaakith. Sounds impressive.
Vlaakith's left hand and her right. Commander of all dragons, chosen of the Queen Regent. Not since Vlaakith I has a Bart of Vlaakith been anointed. Another empty promise. Only a naive fool would believe otherwise. The kind of fool I was not so long ago.
So what's next?
We find Voss at Sheres's caress and retrieve the key to releasing the prince. Orpheus Tafki Narsin.
Alright then. Just a double check. I think you're done.
I'm listening.
You are. Listening and done with all your new dialogue. Let's go talk to... It looks like Karlach also has opinions. Sup, Karlach?
Soldier, my engine. It hurts.
Oh, Karlach.
I think this might be it. Soon. Things burning hotter than I knew it could. But look, we've just about made it to the city. That'll do me. Let's go protect it. Whatever happens after that is between me and the so-called gods.
I'm ready if you are.
Bit sweaty, but up for whatever's next. Ugh. Thanks, soldier. Can't wait to be home. Anything that comes after that is extra.
Do you have anything to say about current events?
Damn. It can't have been easy for Lae'zel to stand up to Vlaakith like that. But there's nothing that woman can't do.
Yeah. Yeah. On the ground. Okay.
We just played host to an undying queen. Oh, and that's without our fine silverware.
I know, right?
Lae'zel has courage turning her back on a lifetime's belief. As for us, best we stay out of interplanar politics, I think. Orpheus is on his own. But should great Vlaakith come to settle a score with Lae'zel, well, I might be convinced to kill her. Undying or not, she was very loud.
I love Jaheira. I love Jaheira so much.
So, Lae'zel's finally seen the light and turned on her mistress. It took a little time, but she got there.
I know.
Though it's not over yet. Masters rarely let their slaves go without a fight.
From experience, yeah?
Can we? I suppose we can.
I've heard kisses are broken again.
How could I say no?
Well, mine seem to be working fine. Hee 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 hee.
Delicious.
Alright, time to go. Stop talking to the vampire.
Vlakith's a fearsome one. The sort it's hard to say no to.
Yes?
But Lae'zel said it anyway, to her immense credit. She's choosing truth. She's choosing freedom. For her, for Orpheus, for the Githyanki people. I wish I knew a good Githyanki cheer to celebrate the occasion, but the only gift phrases I've picked up are the sweary sort.
The sweary sort. I mean, same. The only word I know for sure is a swear word, so...
I didn't think I'd live to see the day when Lae'zel turned her back on Vlakith. But all things considered, good for her.
I know, right? Good for her. You tell him, Shadowheart.
So, it seems that Vlakith is Lae'zel's queen no longer. That took no small amount of backbone.
I know. Is that Gale the last one? Yes.
Glad to see I'm not the only one on the wrong side of an omnipotent authority figure. Lae'zel did well to break free of Vlakith's manipulations, though I doubt Vlakith will let such insubordination go unpunished.
You would know, wouldn't you? Oh. Sorry, I got excited because they added new idol animations for some characters, and House and Whittling is one of the new idol animations. Look at that! What you carving? Are you carving a duck? Halson likes ducks. Okay. Sorry. They talked about new idol animations for a lot of characters, but like I think Astarion and Gale need new idol animations. I've only ever seen Astarion read a book. Like that's the only idol animation I've ever seen from him. There he goes. Like they keep giving. Karlach has like 4. Halson has more now. But, like, I've only ever seen Gale and Astarion read. Where are the idol animations for Gale and Astarion? I'm just saying. I'd like all the members in camp to be a little more varied. Although, Halson has idol animation period now, and that's an improvement, because he used to just stand there like a brick wall. Oh, look, it's the Emperor.
How did you? Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind wander. Enough for you to wander in. Forgive me. I am drained. Ever since you killed Ketheric and took his netherstone, the Chosen's control of the brain has been brittle. It's rebelling against Orin and Gortash fiercely. I suspected that when we took Ketheric's stone, the brain would begin to break free. Those brain quakes confirm that my suspicion was correct. I do not know what happens now when it receives their orders, and I do not dare guess.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An Elder Brain enslaved is one thing. An Elder Brain unleashed will be the end of everything.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber. Come. You may as well sit a while, now that you are here. Your company isn't unwelcome.
You seem troubled.
An accurate summary. I have found myself distracted of late. I'm haunted by memories. They are relentless. I can think of nothing. No one else.
Someone from your past?
Indeed. Duke Stelmane. Or as I knew her, Melin, when she was alive. You thought you were my first ally. Far from it. I have long sought the allyship of others. It is the only way to succeed. Though my relationship with Berlin was different from my relationship with you.
How so?
In life, she was my business partner. Back when we ran the Knights of the Shield. A difficult task for a mind flayer. Duke Stelmane trusted me, and the city trusted her. I conceived the plot, but Berlin took center stage. It was she who met with the merchants, politicians, and patriarchs. It was she who negotiated deals and signed off on agreements. Her rooms played host to the most important conversations in the city. Together, we brought order to chaos. At its height, everything that happened in that city went through the shield. Through us. I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I cannot do any of this without you. But now, she is gone.
Oh, poor guy. You know, I personally, Crystal, for the record, does not like the Emperor and never trusts him. However, I have played Bellatrix very sympathetic, so... Do you need another hug?
I appreciate the offer, but I don't think it will help.
Well...
What I feel is deeper than superficial cures can reach. And not entirely unwelcome. Most people think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feel nothing. I am glad you are not most people.
You know, psychopaths can be really good at faking emotion. Psychopaths? Sociopaths? Sociopaths.
Another quake. The brain is rebelling again. I need to focus. And so do you.
Well, that was fun. I think we're going to stop here, just because it's been about 2 hours. I know I was late to start, but like I said, I have a new dog, so I'm in the process of housebreaking and crate training, and I just overslept. Hopefully, I'll be back next week at 6, my normal time. But like I said, for now, I think this is a good place to end. I need to take my puppy outside. So I will see y'all next week, hopefully. Bye.